see the Houston Rockets taking on the San Antonio Spurs. Glad you could join us for our broadcast of NBA basketball. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill, and giving us the rundown from the sidelines, reporter Allie LaForce. Here's Durant. Rebound by San Antonio. Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Fox outside. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome, absolutely awesome, getting good positioning close to the basket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
Here's Durant. Outside Eason. From behind the arc. And that comes off the assist by Durant.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Wembanyama. Castle on the wing. Now here's Fox. And he converts the layup. Fox has got his second basket.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
On the wing, Durant. Fires for three. And Houston, another three.
In rhythm, quick trigger, KD at his best.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. Coach and I talked about what it's like competing against Kevin Durant, and he said his attention to detail, his dedication to the craft, it's second to none. You have to have your A game because nobody loves ball more than Kevin Durant. It brings out the best of you as an opponent, too. It's no secret KD is obsessed with basketball. Back to you, Brian.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Back to Fox. When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
Good on the second one.
Boy, I like the focus and unselfishness Fox brings to the court. A strong defender with lightning-quick reflexes in every spot.
Great open look there. Durant's got 8.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Vassell, right side. Here's Wembanyama. Kevin Durant with a rebound. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Stolen by Vassell. To the inside. And stolen by Durant. It's stolen by Wembanyama. And the foul on Jabari Smith. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Now here's Castle. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. The Rockets lead by 6 to the middle. Houston working the ball around. Here's Durant. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Back come the Spurs in transition. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
I'm always worried about Victor's head hitting the rim.
Pass to Şengün. And here's Durant. Şengün in the post. From downtown. Rebounded by Castle.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Now we've talked Barnes is athletic, he's strong, but he also has good bounce, so he gets up fast to ram it home.
On the break. Here's Fox. It's tipped to the paint. For three, Durant. Durant with another miss. San Antonio trailing here. Vassell outside. Back to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down hard.
When you can get to the rim as easy as Wemby can, you might as well add a little extra something to it.
Oh, Fox with a steal. Pass to Shepherd. Şengün, the screen. Takes it inside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
There's 42 seconds left in the first. Inside. Fox with the ball. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. San Antonio shooting their third free throw shot of the game. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. And he drives in. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. San Antonio shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight.
And that just has to improve, guys. I mean, the free throw shooting is something that has to get better. You're immediately putting yourself at a disadvantage when you shoot that poorly from the line.
Stolen by Capella. Pass to Green. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
Here's Fox. No good on the buzzer beater. Tie game and some big points being put on the board as we wrap up the first. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Pass to Durant. Now Thompson. From the wing, Durant with the bucket. Durant's got 10 points in the game. In this league, you've got to have moves and counter moves. Grant, your toolkit was pretty complete coming in.
Well, you know, I tried to keep adding to it. It's like baseball. If they're struggling to hit your heater, that changeup will work even better.
Now here's Durant. 10 points for him. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Kevin Durant talked about the key to his longevity, and he said just being enthusiastic about the game every day and wanting to get better, that forces you to get in the gym. What you do the most is what you're going to be best at, and if you don't use it, you'll lose it. That's how I look at it. Guys, back to you.
The love for the game. Allie, appreciate the report. Down low. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Really sweet passing from Fox. He's a reliable floor general and has great vision on the court.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Vassell's shot is good.
And, you know, they'll take the points, but I'm sure coach would prefer a higher percentage look next time.
And for all the optimism, Grant, the Spurs having to navigate some tough seas with health challenges.
Yeah, the legendary Greg Popovich moving to a front office role. Then Wemby suffering a blood clot too. Some trying times, but this team's foundation of togetherness has helped.
So it's San Antonio now, after Houston's three-pointer on the other end. Here's Wembanyama. Smith with the rebound.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Durant taking it in close.
What doesn't Kevin Durant do? He's showing us everything here.
Pass to Wembanyama. And out of bounds. Houston will have it.
Rockets ball. Houston substitution. Jeff Green. Shepard.
And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 14-4 run. Outside Durant. Oh, Fox with a steal. Now, for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. It's off his leg. It's being called a kick ball.
Substitution for the Rockets. Jabari Smith, Jr. Eason.
Vassell outside. Eason with a steal. Here's Durant. Şengün. Great positioning on the putback. Şengün's got his first 2 points. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Punch that was.
bad intentions.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Now here's Durant. Give him 20.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Here's Wembanyama. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Jabari Smith, Jr.
It's going to be on Jabari Smith.
Second personal foul.
And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
That one falls.
Timeout. Timeout.
Durant. That's got 22.
Getting his team the best shot on the floor. Amen Thompson feeds a ready shooter that time.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He's going to talk it over with his guys. 1:56 left to play in the half. Out to the right wing. Here's Harper. No points yet. Pass to Wembanyama. And out of bounds. Houston will have it.
Rockets ball.
The Rockets on offense. They're on an 18-7 run. Right side Easton. Here's Durant. There's the triple. Stolen by Capella. He's all alone. It's Eason with the jam.
Assistant.
Hey, now, don't let Capella's size fool you. This guy is cat quick.
Houston.
And there's the call on Tari Eason. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
1:05 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Castle. Lays it up and banks it in.
Staying strong inside. Castle got touched up there, but it didn't throw him off.
Pass to Durant. Rebound by San Antonio.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed. Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
It's Durant with a drive. The shot that time not on target. Inside. Wembanyama hammers it down.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
Outside Durant. Launches it from deep. Drills it from deep. Durant's got 25 points in the game.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service dimes tonight. One sweet one after another.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Rockets. 25 points and counting for him. They have relied heavily on his offense. Back after this. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. And Fox has got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. Trailing by 8. Here's Wembanyama.
Yeah, and this is the kind of impact Wemby makes offensively because he can score in just so many ways.
And Clark, one thing this Rockets team is known for is their ferocity on the backboards.
Yeah, they were terrific retrieving their own misses, and they played with a grit and a toughness that I thought belied the team's youth, and that's a good foundation to build on. You've got tough-minded young players that are only going to get better. Keep an eye on this Rockets team.
Oh, got a piece of it. Castle on the wing. To the inside. Out to Fox. Five to shoot. Fox on the prowl. It's deflected.
Lots of athleticism for the long center. Sengun getting it done.
Durant with the bucket.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Pass to Thompson. The kick to Durant. Oh, the defense is making it easy for Durant.
And Durant doesn't need to get up too high to throw it down. I think he could be dunking well into his 60s.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Wow, the athleticism of Fox.
How about the vertical from Fox? Throwing it down with authority. Go get it, young fella.
Now the Spurs moving it up the floor.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
They're leaning on him heavy, and he's responding. He can carry the load.
Back to Castle. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Eason. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Pass to Wembanyama. Ooh, Durant with a steal. And here comes the break. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And I like to see this from Smith. Pushing the action, not just hanging around the perimeter.
A streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the number 2 seed in the West, Grant.
Yeah, and they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster is still very young with room to grow.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Spurs talent evaluators first laid eyes on Victor Wembanyama when he was 15 years old, playing on a youth team in France. At that point, the franchise was enjoying its 22nd straight winning season, but the opportunity to just maybe draft a prospect like Wemby gave them the impetus to rebuild. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Pass to Champagny. To the middle. Wembanyama. Smith with the rebound. The Rockets lead by 9. Now Thompson. And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That's his first foul. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Second team foul. Substitution on court.
It's Thompson, high post. Houston working the ball around. Houston with another miss.
He was wide open. That miss clearly on him.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. That free throw good from Barnes. And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild, but when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up and still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
Here's Fox. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And Durant with the big finish.
And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Good D by Wembanyama. Spurs trail by 8. Out to the right wing. It's hauled in by Houston. "56 seconds left in the third quarter here. Durant, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
One thing people notice about Dylan Harper, he loves to get going downhill.
Yeah, he delights in bullying his way through a defense, using a blend of speed and size to get to where he wants to go.
Johnson for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Johnson's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Okogie. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Here's Shepherd. To the wing on the left. Clock at 4. Lets it go from deep. Barnes with the rebound. On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
And you got to appreciate the overall game of Barnes. He's efficient as a scorer and also works hard at the defensive end.
Spurs trail by 4. Here's Harper. The kick out to Johnson. Pass to Harper. From deep. And no good. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Now here's Thompson. Pass to Eason. Back to Thompson. Down low. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Durant. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
KD is so good at drawing contact. Really smart at finding ways to draw fouls and get to the line.
No good on the second free throw. And it's exceptional the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team.
Yeah, I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
Man, he's got it going now. When he's in this kind of a zone, boy, he's fun to watch.
Pass to Durant. Soft touch off the glass. 6 points for Alperen Şengün.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
To the paint. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. That one on Şengün. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Here's Wembanyama. Fox outside. To the inside. Stolen by Thompson. Inside. Here's Smith. Basket counts. And the Rockets lead by 5.
And there's the length of Smith at work. Playing big on the interior.
Double team on Fox. Oh, Durant with a steal. Thompson with it. He's picked up by Vassell. Shot's good by Thompson.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Stolen by Thompson. Durant inside. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. And now a 9-point Rocket lead. Timeout called Mitch Johnson. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Fox, that's good.
Yeah, I love how Fox uses that wiry frame of his. He's eel-like in his ability to get to spots he wants to get to. He's always under control despite playing at a high rate of speed.
Stolen by Kessel. He goes up, and Fox powers it home.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Devin Vassell.
Boy, what a nice ball fake there. Hard not to bite on that one. I mean, you have to be aggressive if you want to challenge KD's shot, and the Indies got you right where he wants you.
Here's Wembanyama. Outside Vassell. Castle outside. Fires the 3. Şengün pulls it down. Houston leading by 6. Shot from 12. Now Durant. Takes a 3. Yes, sir! The smooth stroke of Kevin Durant.
No fear or hesitation from KD. He's able to hit from anywhere.
With a teardrop. Another chance. Castle pulls it down. And the call will be against Alperen Şengün. That's his 5th foul. Spurs trail by 9. Here's Castle. Beyond the arc. Oh, it's off. Now Durant. And no one in the vicinity.
What can they do? I mean, that's the question. Durant finds a shot he likes, and the mechanics are efficient and tight. Practically a sure thing when he lets it fly.
For 3. The 3 ball is down.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Choice.
Lunch and Big Sur, magnesium wheels on the Porsche. Made a cup of extra soda, half a bird with the moisture. Tryna die in them 4 tours. but Metro time with my Lord. I hop out the ASC McLaren, rockin' all velour. Buck your head cocked to the side, I'm a connoisseur. How you broke his but outside chasing? I ain't got no label on the fish, but it's all Dior. This the flow they been waiting on. I got an 80 on. Why you kissing to that you be hating on? Got certain accounts just for money growth, and I don't even gotta do but just make more. Real go make sure it's fam good. Real never quit, even when it's slow. Oh, you thought them was some canned goods. Bust them open, then we right back on the road. Sweatpants, count $250,000 on the floor.
You know these balls is hard like some dang oysters. Oyster perpetual, face match the Air Force. What are the good girls that make bad choices? What are the good girls that make bad choices? Yeah. What are the good girls that make bad choices?
Life can be beautiful.
You ain't even know me. Yeah. Fall back too close. You ain't even know me. Trust my brothers from way back from the north. Whiskey and Dior, and then I get over.
Kick those feet up and enjoy some NBA hoops on 2K Sports. With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Pass to Knipple. Here's ball. Gordon pulls it in. And here are the Nuggets. Some breakthrough contributions for the Nuggets from Christian Brown and Aaron Gordon. Grant elevating their games.
But at the same time, Denver's depth has been a concern. You know, B.A., we know what Jokic can do, but he needs help to win another ring.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. The three. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Brown with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. They kick it out to Murray. Going inside. Here's Gordon. Oh, he missed the layup. He had him with the pump fake. Here's Charlotte. Lets it go from the wing. Again, the miss by the Hornets.
Boy, tough break there. Defense leaves him wide open. He can't get the mid-range to go. Ouch.
Now here's Ball. Pass to Miller. Here's Knipple. Jacks up a three. Gordon pulls it in.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
And dunking it with authority inside. This is why Jokic guys look to feed him down there. Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group. Wow, how about the burst? Aaron Gordon off the floor so fast. Don't sleep on him, gentlemen. You're going to look silly.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Ooh, ripped away. To the inside. The kick out to Ball. Over Jokic. And another basket for Charlotte.
Well, you have to be willing to take what the defender gives you. LaMelo Ball gets into that mid-range, makes the defender pay.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Grant, he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray ready and willing when the pressure is on.
Yeah, B.A., his playoff performances speak for themselves. clutch scoring, playmaking, and of course, that killer mentality.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, the Hornets are trying to create a winning environment. Coach Charles Lee said, quote, "We know this is a young team, so I want culture enhancers who help us build with their hard work and creativity. Having that energy coming into the building every day is the most important thing." BA, back to you.
Looking to set the standard. Allie, thank you.
So dangerous in the pick and roll. Murray moving that ball, creating for others.
Substitution on the court.
White drives in. Got a hand on it. Watson with it. Now guarded by White. There's the steal.
2 minutes.
Some nice passing by Charlotte here. And the shot goes. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Hornets.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
Here's Knipple. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And a nice play by Knipple. He knows where to get his points.
.121 left to play in the first quarter. Shot clock at 5. Denver needs to get off a shot. Shoots. And he can't bank that one in.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Takes a 3. Great positioning on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down hard.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Knipple with a bucket.
Another great pro from my alma mater, Con Knipple, making a name for himself. I mean, this guy has a fantastic game.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
There's 31 seconds left in the opening quarter. Back to Valanciunas. Kick out to Brown. Pass to Watson. Puts up a 3. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, Jonas Valanciunas has the instincts, the size, and the smarts to go ahead and take advantage of those missed shots and create them into points.
Second team foul.
And here's Charlotte now. 4-point game. Here's McNeely. Doesn't go for him. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Charlotte on top, up by 4. And we'll get things started in the second quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Charlotte?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
And it's Jokic missing. Charlotte leading by 4. And Grant, in recent years, we've seen the pace of the NBA game increasing.
Yeah, it stagnated in the 90s, but it is back. We're still not at the frenetic pace of the 1960s when we'd see over 120 possessions a game, but the efficiency is at an all-time high. The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
What a dynamic drive by Murray, upsetting the defense and getting him to a shot.
And Denver pushing it up now. And Jokic finishes it off.
He was way ahead of the pack. No one around to contest. He can do anything he wants in that situation.
Big time play right there, showing the activity and ability to impact this game.
they're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Helps his team in so many ways. Jokic is more than just a leader.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Ball will bring it up here for Charlotte. And this is year 2 for Coach Charles Lee at the helm of the Hornets, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., a long-time assistant. He knocked on plenty of doors before finally securing the lead role. And that determination to break through, something he's looking to impart to his young roster.
How effortless is a dunk for Aaron Gordon? He's ready for takeoff, gentlemen.
And here's Knipple from the arc. He buries it from 3. Knipple's got 9.
Now, this is a guy who wants to score, so don't let him catch a rhythm.
And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul of the game. And the Nuggets making a change here. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Back to Jokic. Denver moving it around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it fly. Misses the jumper.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Down low. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Second team foul. Into the lineup for the Nuggets, Cameron Johnson.
Ball right side. Ball ventures inside and converts.
Well, in the paint, it's the length and the agility of LaMelo Ball to get things done around physical defenders.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Watson from outside, off the mark. Hornets leading by 5. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
Ball no good. Pass to Johnson. Blocked! And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Miller with it, now guarded by Brown. Here's Ball. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic.
Boy, that mid-range area, he just didn't look comfortable, let's be honest.
And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one-of-a-kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
The shot by Brown, no good.
Boy, just tremendous effort on defense. That's a clear message from him. No easy buckets.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Many have predicted an all-star future for Brandon Miller. He said, I don't really read anything like that. I just focus on what I can do today. It's all about the work. That's the only way to get better. I just came in with the mindset of making my team better and being a winning player. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. And David Adelman wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. A minute 58 left in the first half of basketball. Jokic the screen. Back to Brown. Pass to Gordon. Now here's Brown. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Ooh.
Talk about a way to deflate the team.
Your flight mileage over 80,000 years can't amount to my pockets. It is what it is, don't like to do no talk. Be tripping up in here, these in my garments. All through the crib, I stroll with no lights on. Feel like Gotham up in here, but joke with me, I get you. I ain't never feeling scared, I don't condone. These my stay with me, that won't leave me alone. On my hip, this feel like it's law and order. You know I stay lit, I just when I slide, I can't pull up in nothing normal. Talking pants, I drop 9 on this trip, dressing formal. So on my hip, this feel like it's law and order. You know I stay lit, I just demon when I slide, I can't pull up in nothing normal. Talking pants, I drop 9 on this trip, dressing formal. Filled with ignorance, can't control my belligerence. Save me 2 cents for have your mural on the fence. Western silverback sending, moving vigilant.